Homecoming was a good superhero movie. It had good action, good humor, good characters, and a nice portrayal of Peter Parker to cap it all off. It would have been a 5 out of 5, though it didn't feel like a good Spider-Man story because of its lack of stakes throughout the movie. So when the Far From Home trailer released, it looked like they were addressing some of the issues in Homecoming. If they fixed even a little bit of Homecoming, I would be more than convinced that Far From Home would get a 5 out of 5. So now the question is raised, does Far From Home fix Homecoming's issues, or does it somehow do more wrong? Let's find out. Far From Home's story is literally a perfect setup for a good Spider-Man movie. Peter decides to go on a school field trip with his classmates from school, and he is dead set on not being Spider-Man. But this is a Spider-Man movie. So obviously problems start arising throughout the film, and Peter has to struggle with the responsibility of being a Spider-Man, while also trying to balance that life of typical teenage issues that are comically made fun of. Alright, this gives me some Spectacular Spider-Man vibes. However, there's one thing Spectacular Spider-Man does better. At the beginning of the movie, you're immediately shown how serious the threats are of this movie. So initially, I was like, wow, this is some Avengers level threats, and now everything falls on Peter to help save the day. I won't reveal what happens, but things don't go as expected, and from there, Peter kind of gets lucky and has a lot of help. I'm not saying he doesn't figure out anything on his own or overcomes any personal obstacles, because he does, but you kind of feel like Peter and his friends are invincible, and the light tone this movie has doesn't help either. I'm not asking for this movie to be as intense as The Dark Knight, but I'm just saying I was never on the edge of my seat like I was on Spider-Man 2, or even the Amazing Spider-Man 2, which was pretty awful. Other than some iffy CGI on Spider-Man's suit at the beginning, the movie's CGI is pretty solid, and so is the action. It's not anything special, but it's still pretty fun to look at. Spider-Man Far From Home is a good movie, but it didn't live up to my expectations that I got when I first saw the trailer. If you're looking for a decent Spider-Man movie to watch for fun, then this movie won't disappoint. However, if you want a Spider-Man movie with heavy themes, intense action, and heart-touching moments, this movie won't be that satisfying for you, earning it a 4 out of 5. Alright, so that was my non-spoiler review. If you still want to go see the movie, because I don't know if it's still in theaters, it most likely will be, and I know a lot of you haven't went out and see it yet. So if you still want to go see the movie, don't watch ahead. This is the warning, because I want to talk about some stuff in spoilers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Mysterio has always been kind of a lame villain, and so is Vulture. But after seeing what they did with Vulture, I was excited to see what they would do with Mysterio, and he doesn't disappoint. Instead of using magic like in everything else, he uses drones to make illusions and to give himself a false mystical appearance. I like the more modern spin they give him, and I don't like how his motivation basically just makes him Syndrome. Overall, he's a pretty decent threat, and the first scene where he started messing around with Peter's head with all those illusions is my favorite scene in both of the MCU Spider-Mans. The post-credit scene actually gets me excited to see what they do with the next Spider-Man movie. Basically, Spider-Man is now framed and his identity is revealed to the world. Then we get an amazing cameo of the actor who played James Jonah Jameson reprising his character, which was both amazing and nostalgic to see. So yeah guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you haven't, please like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace everyone.